Hello everyone and welcome to Informed by Tarot. This is Jessie G, and in this reading I will do an intuitive energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. I decided to try a different format for this weekly reading to hone in a little closer what specific issues you might be facing during this upcoming week. Do remember that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you guys. Take what applies, don't overthink what doesn't, and if you do want a personalized reading, you can always visit my website, informedbytarot.com, where you can either book a live session via Zoom with me, or you can get a pre-recorded personalized reading where I address your questions. And for all the pre-recorded readings, they're all currently on sale. Check the description box below for the coupon codes that you can use to purchase these pre-recorded readings for yourselves and also for your friends, family, and whoever else you want to give a gift of a tarot reading to. Okay guys, let's begin. Hello my dear Aquarius, welcome. This is your energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. And I'm sorry, I'm hesitated because I had the same card fall out for you twice. And I think I'm just going to start your reading. So where is Aquarius currently energetically? Subconscious drives what make you act and say and do things the way that you do. Obstacles for this week, also supports for this week, possible outcome, and let's see what this week has to do with changes. So Tower card is really interesting. It doesn't, I'm so sorry, I don't know what's going on. Things are going on. So I feel like for you, like I'm getting this really impatient and really twitchy energy, that kind of like really fidgety energy as well. So many of you might feel very fidgety, very kind of impatient, and this change that's coming your way, it's either imposed by you or it's just like an inevitable change that you feel will be happening to you. This upcoming week, there's definitely going to be something that's going to happen, and it's going to happen fast. I feel fast. I feel speedy. And quite honestly, this is the third time I'm starting up your reading because it was just, I don't know, every time I started, cards were falling out. It was just really weird. Yeah, look at this. So you're currently in this Five of Swords energy. That's why I'm feeling so speedy right now, is because you have this uncontrolled energy, uncontrolled ambition. You know, things have to change. Transformation must happen. It must happen now. There's been things in your life that you're not happy about. There are things in your life that are not working. So whether you're taking those things out yourself or whether the universe is pushing those things out for you, those changes are happening regardless of whether you want them to happen or not. It's happening. And that's why I feel this kind of like anxious, nervous energy around this reading as well. And behind your emotions, behind your some subconscious mind, you know that there are problems that need to be solved in your life. You know that there are things that have been weighing you down in your life and they need to be done. That's why this Empress energy is in your subconscious sector, is because you know things need to be cut from your life in order for your life to be fulfilled. And look at this, the obstacle right now is that everything is moving very fast. Even though you want things to happen fast, right now things are happening a little bit too fast, and there's almost an underpinning fear that maybe you will not be able to keep up with whatever changes are happening. So for some of you, if you are changing a job, if you're changing a relationship, if you're changing something like really big in your life, like changing your belief system, you might feel like once you let it go, you will not be able to keep up with this change. You might not be able to adapt to this change fast enough. However, the universe wants you to know that your strength is this King of Swords energy. So if you stay rational, which you are an air sign, and you will stay rational through this process, if you stay disciplined, if you stay true to yourself, this change will be much easier for you to handle. If you know something needs to be cut out, cut it out. Potential outcome is the 5 of Pentacles. So this week you might feel this loss. You might grieve this loss. You might also get into this place of sadness where like, man, why me? Poor me. Like, I hate that this happened. You know, you might not see the benefit of this change right away, even though deep inside you know so hard that this change needs to happen. On the bottom of the deck, you got the Moon card as your advice. It's almost like you need to accept the fact that right now is this period of unclear surroundings, period of fluctuation and change. The universe wants you to know that this is okay. And a lot of times these changes are scary to us are because like it brings out certain childhood fears, like the darkness from the childhood, the instability. When we are children, no matter how happy our families are, households are, like we could be from the best possible families, there's still a sense of fear of loss, fear of instability, right? It's just the way it is. Like, we're human, we're wired this way. And you know something's got to give in your life, like something's got to change. It's going to give you, this week is going to give you the ability to change something really profound in your life. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to be scared to do it. It doesn't mean that you're not going to feel a little, it might not feel easy. It might be, the message that I'm getting is the universe wants you to know it's okay. It's okay if this period is going to feel a little weird for you. And it's okay to feel a sense of loss even. Because something is changing. So you're losing something that's going to be beneficial for you in the long term. Now I understand why it took me multiple times to get this reading out. This energy, this anxiety that I'm feeling from you is really real. For a lot of you guys, you just don't know how to do this, even though you know you need to do this. And any change is a scary change. Any changes, I got goosebumps and my hands are all sweaty. Like, this is how I feel, and I can only imagine how you're feeling going through this process. It's okay. It's going to be a big week for sure. It's going to be a huge week for many of you. The change will happen. It's inevitable, and it will release things that are making you, feel restricted, not making you feel deceived in life. I love that this change is coming for you, my dear Aquarius. Let me know how this week played out for you in the comment box below. Like the video, click subscribe, and have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Capricorn. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of October 10 through October 16. Let's see, where are you now energetically during this time frame? What are the subconscious drives that are affecting your life at this point? Your obstacles, your strength, your support system. Possible outcome for this upcoming week, and let's see what this week has to deal with. Wow, so you got a 9 of Cups as your overall theme for this week. Coming up, beautiful energy. Definitely you're seeking some kind of emotional stability. You're seeking satisfaction out of your life. You're definitely trying to realize a whole bunch of your desires, and you are looking for this place of calm, place of happiness, place of stability within your life, my dear Capricorn. Beautiful energy so far. Let's see where we are. I'm just going to flip all these cards over. so I can have like a better picture of what's happening in your life. So you are changing your perspective. Your energy is being represented by the Hanged Man right now. You are changing your perspective on the world around you, and subconsciously you got this Five of Swords energy, which makes me feel like you're using people around you as your guide. So what you're doing is now looking at the people around you who you admire, who you are thinking people who are good at certain things, and you're trying to use them as your guide, like as where you want to be in life, as who you want to become. So and I love this because in order to find satisfaction in life, we got to look for that satisfaction within our situation and within our circle of friends, within our, like whatever we surround ourselves with. Those are the things that kind of make us become who we are. But I do feel like subconsciously you are feeling very ambitious, but there's also this undertone of winning at all costs as well. So just be a little cautious of that, because sometimes we might say things and do things that really don't truly define who we are. But because we're mere humans and because we could be insecure about certain things, sometimes we have this need to fight to get where we need to be. And that's not totally the case here for you. You don't even need to fight all that hard. However, your obstacle is this idea of patience. Like you already put everything in place. You already know what you want. You already know which way you're going. Your perspective has changed tremendously over the last few months, over the last year. Like I do have a sense, like over the last 3 months, you as an individual have changed your perspective tremendously, and you're ready for action. You're ready to get to the next step. However, patience is essential during this time frame. You still have to wait, and you still have to continue looking ahead in order for this growth to happen for you. And your strength is the new beginning is here. You know, like you have a lot of willpower, you have a lot of desire, you have people in your life who are motivating you, people who love you, people who care about you, people who support you through your journey, which is a big deal. And that's definitely your strength. Let's see the outcome for this time frame. Yeah, look at this. Exactly what I was saying. The outcome is the Hermit. So continue working on yourself, continue searching for this truth. You will find this truth eventually. And maybe don't compare yourself so much to people around you. Compare yourself to yourself. Continue looking for what is it that you want. And on the bottom of the deck, look at this. We got a Four of Swords as the advice card. Like, chill out a little bit. You are on the right path, my dear Capricorn. Beautiful energy when you look at these cards from every perspective. And the universe is telling you, you've done so much, my dear Capricorn. You have been doing so much. Chill out a little bit. There's no need to fight so hard during this time frame. You are already on this path of success. You do need to remember to be to allow yourself the time for rejuvenation. You need to allow yourself time for self. What's that word I'm looking for? Like when we have to like take care of ourselves, take care of our body, take care of our mind, take care of our soul. Like you gotta slow down and take care of all these things like that make you you. Spending time on rejuvenation is going to be essential for this time frame, because you do have to stay a little patient. You have to kind of give it time to develop into what you want it to be. Amazing energy, my dear Capricorn. I absolutely love it for you. This can pertain to any area of your life. I do feel like for a lot of you, it is your desires in life, like what you want your life to look like. So it could apply to like even like home renovations. Like, how do you want your surroundings to look like? How do you want your family to be like? How do you want your relationships to be? How do you want your job situation to look like? And all of this, you are on the way to find this emotional stability and realization of your desires this upcoming week, my dear Capricorn. I absolutely love this energy. Love it, love it, love it. Hope this reading helped you. Please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as of yet. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how this week played out for you. So leave a comment in the comment box below, please. Have a great week, my dear Capricorn. Bye. Hello, my dear Sagittarius. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. Do one more. Let's see, where are you currently energetically? The subconscious drives that make you act and do things the way that you do. Your obstacle for this week, your strength and support for this week, possible outcome. Ooh, this week has to do with some kind of a balance in your life. So the Justice card is really interesting because it could mean like literal balance within your life, or it could actually mean something that has to do with the law. And law, also like equality, also something logical, like the balance between what is right, what is wrong, cause and effect, that kind of stuff. So let's see. For some of you, this definitely has to do with court situations. Like maybe some of you are taking people to court, being taken to court, signing legal documents, signing any kind of legal papers that involve lawyers, filling out paperwork. And for some of you, it could just be balancing your life. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, okay. So right now you're in this King of Swords energy, which is beautiful energy. So you feeling like you are very rational and you are very understanding of what the truth is. So you know what is right, you know what is not right, and you also kind of know it in a very clear-minded manner. Like usually for fire signs, it's like a lot of the action is driven by emotion. And right now you're actually being like real clear-minded. You understand exactly what you need. You have your head over your heart for this coming up week, which is really great for any kind of dealings that involve the law, that involve completion of the paperwork. You can put those emotions aside and really kind of like concentrate on what is it that you need, what is it that you want, which way are you going. Really great energy for this. And underneath it all, you are really kind of driven by this it's either like, for some of you it's finances, like you're really stressed out about losing money, and that's what kind of like keeping you level-headed here, because you're only having money on your mind. Or you're really worried about your family structure, your family situation. You're trying to do better for your family. You're trying to figure out what is right for your family. So it's like really two clear distinctions that I'm seeing here. For some of you, it's this fear of losing money, of lack of money, or being in a situation where there's not enough money. And for others of you, it's like what is right for your family, what is right for your kids, and what are these things that I'm doing in order to better my family situation. So you could be buying stocks, you could be investing money as well, but it does have to do with like really kind of like tedious liturgical items here. Right now, I'll kind of like put your intuition aside and your obstacles. You got the High Priestess. As I was saying before, you are in this kind of like clear-minded energy. Stay in that clear-minded energy. Do not allow your subconscious, this like these little voices in your head, deter you from like your goals, from whatever you know you need to get done here. And for your strength, this ambition that you have, this Five of Swords energy, this uncontrolled ambition is definitely what's gonna help you out this week. It's also kind of like the Five of Swords energy is like this really weird energy because it can indicate so many things. Like for this, I really strongly feel like it's that determination is gonna bring you success in your business ventures. So if you are going into court for whatever reason, you will be successful. That's for a lot of you. Obviously, if you committed a crime, I mean, it is what it is. But if you are just going to court for, like, let's say, a divorce procedure, and you're trying to figure out what's the right thing for your children and your family, you will get the things that you need. You will get exactly what you're looking for. Let's see the outcome. Yeah, as I said, the Six of Pentacles is your outcome card. I'm sorry I'm laughing because it's just like a tarot cards are just hilarious to me. There's gonna be somebody's gonna be very generous towards you because you're gonna be so level-headed. You're gonna be acknowledged for it. You're gonna get abundance. Something is gonna come your way that you exactly deserve, and how because of everything that you've put into it. Let's see the advice from the universe. Ooh, I'm getting tongue-tied. Ace of Pentacles was on the bottom of the deck. So yes, your willpower will override everything. You are inspired, you have certain desires, and this willpower that you have is definitely going to help you to persevere through this week to get the best outcome in whatever is it that you're doing that has to do with litigation, that has to do with paperwork, that has to do with some kind of contracts. You will come out on top, especially if you've done everything in the most clear-headed way possible. I will just say one more thing about the High Priestess being in this position. A lot of times I find this energy to also be not trusting of people. Like right now is not the time to trust somebody's opinion, to trust somebody's advice. Like check and recheck. So make sure you're just checking and rechecking whatever you need to do. So whatever paperwork you're filing is fully complete. Whatever you are signing, you fully understand what you're signing. Other than that, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful week for you, my dear Sagittarius. This is gonna bring some kind of change. That's gonna be positive change for a long time for you, my friend. Like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. Also, let me know in the comment box below how this week played out for you. Have a wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Scorpio. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of October 10 through October 16. Let's see what this week brings for you, my friend. Okay, let's see, where are you currently energetically? The subconscious drives that make you act and feel the way that you do, your obstacles, and your current strengths for this week, possible outcome. And let's see, ooh, this week has to do with the Seven of Cups energy for you, my friends. So you're going to be thinking of what life has to offer to you. What is your purpose in life? What is the purpose of everything that you do? You're gonna be like in this really evaluating kind of energy where you will gonna try to figure out which way are you going, what is it that you need, what is it that you want. Oh, look at this, I love this. And of course, you're currently, the reason why I say of course, because that's exactly what I was feeling. Like when you're trying to figure out your purpose, you're trying to figure out where are you in life, you're also kind of trying to figure out what is it that you're giving, what is it that you're getting. So for your current vibes, for your current energy, you get the Six of Pentacles energy that tells me that you are not really sure that you are getting enough out of your relationships. You're not really sure that you're getting enough out of your relationships. You're putting a lot in, but you're not getting enough out. And that's what's making you reevaluate certain things, reevaluate certain choices. Subconsciously, you are in this Nine of Swords energy, which is like this energy of anxiety and hopelessness. So underneath it all, there's some kind of an insecurity that's causing you to give too much, to do too much, yet you know you're not getting enough, yet you're not really speaking up for your needs. You're just taking it, you're taking it, but then you're not getting enough back. And that's for a lot of you. Either this is in your love relationships, your family situations, friend dynamic, work dynamic. There are areas in your life where you give a lot more than you're getting back. And look at this, the obstacle that you have right now is that Hierophant energy, the traditional conformity that you're being put under. So if this is a family situation, you know, what's the traditional thing? Like, what is it you're supposed to do? If you have kids, you do everything for your children first and you do for yourself last. That's the right thing to do, right? But in the end of the day, if you're only cooking for your kids, if you're only taking care of your kids, and you don't leave anything for yourself, when you are there completely dead on the couch because you're so burnt out, then you have nothing left for your kids to go on with, like to move forward with. Does it make sense? Same as in relationships. If you're constantly canceling plans with your friends, with like whatever like hobbies that you have, in order to hang out with your partner, your loved one, your boyfriend, girlfriend, like whoever, your date, your husband, your wife, whoever that person is, eventually you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, holy man, like what? Who am I? Like I gave up everything I've ever had for this person. That's not okay. That's not a good position to be in. For some of you, this could be a work situation where you're putting a ton of hours and you might be living on promises where, okay, you're going to get paid X, Y, and Z. You're going to get this big, big bonus if this project works. And you're putting in hours, you're putting in hours, you're putting in hours. The project already passed like 3 months ago. Where is my money? Oh, you'll get this bonus. You will get this bonus. You will get this bonus. Where is it? It's nowhere to be in sight. So for many of you, you're putting so much energy into all the situations around you and you're not getting enough back. You're not getting enough back. The beautiful part about this reading is that your strength is you know exactly what you need in order to achieve this harmony. You know exactly what you need to achieve the positivity in your life. And sometimes, you know, with the Sun card, it's like solitary, like what's the word when you're like by yourself? You gotta be kind of like detach yourself a little bit from this universe, from this world. You can't detach yourself from the universe, but you know what I mean. Like detach yourself a little bit and allow yourself to understand exactly what you're okay with and exactly what you're not okay with. That's why the Seven of Cups card is so strong for you this week. The searching of your own purpose, understanding what's right. And there's a huge chance that this week will lead you into this new understanding of feelings, into this new idea of personal abundance of positive emotions, for sure. Let's see what we got on the bottom of the deck. We got Eight of Cups. I love you, the universe. I love the tarot cards. It always comes together. Want it or not, it will be together. Look how strong this message is. The advice from the universe is the Eight of Cups energy. You gotta disconnect yourself a little bit from everyone else, and you gotta figure it out for yourself. What is it that works for you? Leave behind all these disillusionments that are being put on us by the society, all these obligations, all these things that we have to do. In the end of the day, they're all made up by some person, by somebody, and we're just following along. Meanwhile, everybody is miserable doing it. You're clearly miserable this week doing it. And you will finally realize that there are some things that you're doing that are not working for you. And in order to preserve your own sanity, your own energy, your own needs, you gotta cut them out a little bit. Because you're right, you're giving more than you're getting. I see it so clear. I hope this reading helped, my dear Scorpio. Don't feel guilty about cutting certain things out of your life, because this card can also indicate certain level of guilt that's being imposed to us by the society, by the upbringing. Don't feel guilty. Do you, my friend? I hope this reading helped. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. Also, let me know in the comment box below how this week played out for you. And I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Have a wonderful week, and I love you. Hello, my dear Leo. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. Happy birthday. If your birthday is this week. Let's see what energy represents you right now, or where you are at energetically right now. Your subconscious drives obstacles for this time frame. Your support systems and your strength for this time frame, possible outcome. And look at this. It deals with your happiness. Everything that's going to come up this week is going to really deal with your sense of happiness, how you understand what happiness is. What does joy look to you? What does harmony look to you? What does this idea of success look to you? You definitely will be seeking it out in all of your communication and all of your actions. You will want to find that harmony that makes you happy, because harmony does make you happy, my dear Libra. Ooh, look at this. Holy bananas, Libra. Holy bananas. I love these cards. So right now you're in this energy of transformation. You are wrapping up this huge cycle of change within yourself. You had some kind of a profound understanding of the world. That's for a lot of you guys, like really for a lot of Libras. You're finally looking at the world from a different perspective, and you know what harmony looks like. You know what your fulfillment looks like. I said here that you're looking for that harmony, joy, and success, but you know exactly what it looks like to you. And you're very sure, like your subconscious energy is the Emperor energy. That's like insanely amazing energy. Like you're willing to fight for what you believe is right for you. I did the love reading for this for the past weekend, and the message for you was you gotta fight for your right to party. I remember it so clear because for Libra, usually your energy is just so more much more peaceful and much more calm, and that strength that I felt in you is coming out on here as well. This God of War energy, like you're gonna fight for what you believe is right, for what you believe is harmonious, for what you believe is joyful and peaceful, and what you believe will bring you love and happiness in this life. However, right now, hope is not a strategy. You got the star card in your obstacle position. Hope is not a strategy, and just believing that something is right and it should be this way is not gonna help you this week, my friend. You gotta do some kind of an action. The transformation needs to happen. So the strength for you this week is the 5 of Cups. Your strength is to understand exactly what is it that you have, the upright cups, what is it that you don't have. And instead of hoping for this don't have energy to come into fruition, you got to concentrate on what you actually already have. And that's how you're going to be able to change, and that's how you're going to be able to transform. Whatever is not yours, whatever's not here, is not going to just appear. Cultivate what you are able to, your locus of control. You know what I mean? Like cultivate what you actually have control over. Build those things up. And for me, the energy that I'm getting, like what I'm strongly feeling, is sometimes when we're looking at the people around us, we hope that they will understand who we are. We hope they will act the right way. However, the universe is telling you right now, don't rely on that. Don't rely on them. Rely on you and rely on what you believe is true. And also look around. What is actually true in your life? Ooh, love it. The outcome is the 8 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Whew. Speedy energy. That God of War energy is definitely felt in me right now. It's pretty bananas. So you stick to your high standards. You will get what you want. Like you will get what exactly you envision. Stick to those standards. And let's see what the advice card is on the bottom of the deck. Look at this. You got a Ace of Cups. Allow the new feelings in. Allow them in. Don't be scared of it. If you know that something here is dead and no longer is viable for you, allow the release of it. Let it go. Concentrate on what you have. Build those feelings. Build those opportunities. Like you already know. Ace of Cups is also a cup, like that card of intuition. You already know. And concentrating and making sure that your domestic life is happy. Because when your domestic life is complete, all of these pieces will also be complete for you. I do feel like a lot of you guys are seeking certain level of joy within your personal relationships. If you do have a personal relationship, or if you have a beginning relationship, do put some effort into them, because they will really bring out this happiness in you. Absolutely love this energy. You got 4 major arcana cards. Happy energy. Just make sure you're not living in hope, but you are living in action. Let me know how this week played out for you, my dear Libra. Leave a comment in the comment box below. Also, like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a beautiful, beautiful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Virgo. Welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. Let's see, where are you currently energetically, my dear Virgo? Your subconscious drives thoughts, your obstacles for this week, your strength and supports for this week, possible outcome, and let's see what this week has to do with, ooh, working hard, my friend. So this week, you will want to kind of create a certain order in your life. You, like, eights indicate some kind of completion of a certain cycle, creating some kind of order in your life. That's the message that I'm getting really, really clearly and really, really strongly. You will be able to look at your life and see where you can improve. The high standards of your standards, my dear Virgo, are always very high, and you will see, you will know which areas of your life need certain improvements. Ooh, look at this. Love it. So right now you're in this Hanged Man energy. Exactly what I felt. You're trying to look at the life from a different perspective and trying to evaluate things from a different perspective that you are kind of used to. You're trying to release certain old patterns of your thought, and you're trying to bring like this new sense of perspective into your life, to look in the world through a different lens. It doesn't mean that your high standards need to be diminished in any way. What it does mean is you have to look at your life from a different lens in order to reach those high standards that you already have. This card does indicate idealism. So yeah, definitely keep your high standards. You know, underneath it all, you're continuously searching for purpose. That's that Seven of Cups energy. Continuously looking to what it could be, how it could be, how it should be. So you're constantly kind of like looping it in your head, what your life should look like, how it should look like, especially in this kind of like bucket of the standards that you've already established throughout your life. What your obstacle is this week is this Nine of Cups energy. Just kind of you might just need to understand that whatever desires you have might not be realized right now. Whatever you're working on is taking time. Like even that Hanged Man energy is an energy that takes like a long time to really change the perspective and really understand of how the world works within this new paradigm that you're creating in your head. So you might not get there yet, even though you're really gonna want to get there like right now. It's definitely going to take time to get there. However, your strength is in this King of Wands energy because you're also going to be able to see a big picture. So you will know which specific challenges to anticipate and what exactly you need to change within your life in order to get to where you need to get. So you might be impatient towards this change. However, you're also going to fully understand that this change that you want to happen will take time to happen. And the possible outcome is the Emperor energy. I love this energy of stability, this energy of like structure, this energy of like just firmness. It's exactly the way you're going to. And let's see, the advice from the universe, you got a Page of Wands. The action is required on your side for sure. Like you gotta act. Not only do you have to sit and contemplate, you actually have to do something about it. And I find it a lot of times, like let's say, if you're looking at, I do feel like it's your emotional space. It could be your workplace as well. It could pertain to any area of your life, really. Your family, any area of your life is affected by, could be affected by this energy this upcoming week, my dear Virgo. So a lot of times, like let's say, we know, We want something to happen, or we want a certain change to happen, and we start thinking about it, daydreaming about all the possible outcomes, thinking about, okay, maybe I should go this way, do this, do that, but then no action happens. Nothing happens. So you're sitting there daydreaming, looking at all the choices, evaluating, looking at the big picture. But unless there's a certain action being taken, nothing can change. Once the universe is telling you, take that action. If you know that you have been eating like poorly, and that's why you feel so tired all the time, make the change. Start taking out of your diet like whatever's hurting you, like whatever's not helping you get into this Emperor energy. If you trying to finish some kind of a project, but you're hesitating to complete it because this is unfinished and that's unfinished, and you still gotta do this and you gotta call this person, do it this week. You have a great opportunity to kind of tie up all these loose ends in order to move forward and to move into this Emperor energy. If you know that something in your family dynamic needs to change, but you haven't been able to do it, yet you're looking at all the options. Okay, if I do it this way, if I do it that way, do something to change that dynamic. That's what the universe is telling you to do. Do something. Whatever you do this week in order to achieve towards that high standard that you have, towards that desire that you have, you will get there. You just got to start acting on it. Beautiful energy, my Virgo. Really beautiful. Really a lot of passion here. A lot of desire. Love it. A lot of drive. I absolutely love it for you. Please let me know in the comment box below how this week played out for you, and let me know if you like this new format for the readings. Also, like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and have a wonderful week. My dear Leo, welcome. This is your intuitive energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. Let's see where you currently are energetically. The subconscious drives that make you act and do things the way that you do them. Your obstacles for this week. Your strength and support systems, possible outcome. And let's see what this week has to do with. Ooh, Page of Wands. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this week, you gonna seek some excitement. You gonna seek some new ideas, sense of freedom. You gonna want to be you to the full Leo that you are. You gonna want to explore and figure out what feels good, what feels right. There's going to be a little bit of impatience there as well for you because you are Leo. What am I saying? But you will want to change some things up, to spice some things up, which is awesome. So right now, let me just flip them all over first. So right now you might be in the space of the Five of Pentacles, and your subconscious drives are represented by the Five of Swords. So you want some kind of a transformation. You want some kind of a change. You might feel like you don't have enough. You might feel like you are not enough. You might feel like you want more. And that's because you're looking at the people around you and you're seeing that you might not be the person that you want to be because there's somebody around you that's making you want to be more like them. Or you're seeing certain things in people around you that, like, I don't want to say you're jealous of, because that's not the feeling that I'm getting. It's more of like you're inspired to be more like them because you actually appreciate them for something. And also subconsciously, you might not really realize that there's people around you who you're looking up and you want to be more like them. You might want to just kind of shut them down instead. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Because of your own insecurity, you might not feel like you're all that this week. And if somebody comes into your space and you might perceive them as somebody who's better than you, that could cause you to act out a little bit. But let's see where this goes. So for your obstacle this week, you have a 7 of Cups. This is not a time to search for purpose, my friend. You already know who you are. You know where you're going. You know what you want. This is not the time to kind of start deliberating like of what you want. Even though it's going to be all about thinking of which way you're going, who you are. You already know which way you want to go. You already know who you are. What you should concentrate on is looking into things of how to improve this path that you're walking on, how to improve you instead of trying to see who's out there and why are they better than you, and like trying to shut them down. Great opportunity for growth. And look at this, your strength is in your ability to control yourself. Your strength is an ability to create structures for yourself, to push yourself to the limits. You are in this energy of Emperor right now, where there's nothing that can be in your way. You are the god of war. It's your strength for sure. And you can shut anybody down during this time frame if you choose to shut them down. However, use those people to better yourself. Use those people as an inspiration instead of as opposition. And look at this. The possible outcome for this week, you might not get the full clarity by the end of this week, especially because, you know, moon is this like weird vibes. It could also indicate like difficult searches, like you're gonna look inside yourself, you're gonna be able to reflect. The universe will give you space and time to reflect on yourself. And it might be really hard for you to see in which areas of your life you should be improving, like what you should be working on. Let's see the advice. On the bottom of the deck, we got the 3 of Pentacles. So because it's going to be a little bit hard for you to discern, like, what is it that you want? Where do you want to improve? Maybe speak to the people around you and see what they think. Because this energy of 3 of Pentacles, the universe is telling you, like, collaborate with others. Others will be able to help you work through your situation. Speak to your loved one, speak to your child, speak to your partner, speak to a trusted individual in your life who will give you the honest opinion of who you are, where you are. They will give you the right assessment. Even 3 of Pentacles also indicates like speaking to a professional. If you don't feel like you can trust the people in your life, or you just don't want to be that vulnerable with somebody who's close to you, that's cool, you know. Find a person to speak with, especially now online. There's like so many places where you can get a therapist to speak with for not even that crazy amount of money. Many insurances provide free counseling sessions, at least a certain amount of counseling sessions. Even like go to church, you know, like, or whatever your religious establishment is, whatever your faith is, if you have one. Like, there are opportunities out there to discuss things with people, so take advantage of it because you really want to, you know. The overall vibe for the week is the Page of Wands. You really want to explore and figure out how to become a better version of you. Love this energy for you, my dear Leo. Let me know how this week played out for you in the comment box below. Let me know if you like the setup, the spread for the reading. Also like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. Whoa. And have a super wonderful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Cancer. Welcome. This is your energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. Ooh, I'm vibing really nice energy for you, my dear Cancer. Let's see what the cards say. So, where you currently are energetically, what are the subconscious energies that are pushing you act and be the way that you are, your obstacles and supports during this time frame, possible outcome. And let's see what this have to do with the High Priestess. I absolutely love it. So you are working on your intuition, you're working on the subconscious life of yours. You're also looking for love and sincere trust in the people around you, and you have a lot of that love and that sincerity to give, which is beautiful energy. I absolutely love it. Let's see, that's why I felt so nice and so beautiful all of a sudden. Let's see what we got here going on. So you are in this energy of acting. You want something quick and you want something now, especially as it pertains to your love situation or your subconscious desires. There's something that you really want. You want to build either a solid relationship or you want some kind of understanding of the universe as it is, and you definitely want it now. However, sometimes you stand in your own way because you overthink things. You're not letting the world to come to you. You kind of overthink it in ways that becomes almost detrimental to who you are, if that makes sense. For some of you, it definitely gonna make sense. So my dear Cancers, sometimes you want like this peace and love and beautiful things within the relationships, whether it's work relationships, whether it's home, family relationships, love relationships, but then you start overthinking. You start questioning things. You start almost kind of like giving too much, not receiving enough. But you have the voice this week. You definitely have that voice. What stands in your way, though, is the Queen of Pentacles energy. This idea of stability, like you want everything to be beautiful and nice and stable, and sometimes you're too scared to speak up for your needs because you do not want to what's the word, like ruffle the feathers, I guess is the word. And what the universe is telling you right now, speak up, say what's on your mind. Yes, it might create issues in the relationship. Yes, it might create some kind of turbulence, but it's gonna help you in the long run. Look at this. Haha, there we go. You're gonna get into the Nine of Pentacles energy. That's the potential outcome. Again, you are a free person and it's up to you whether you're gonna speak up or not. So the universe is telling you to speak up. Tell the people around you exactly how you feel. Tell the people around you what you need, what you want, and what you do not want to do anymore. With this new moon right now, a lot of people will feel this need to kind of understand, almost be selfish. Probably not almost, but definitely be selfish and kind of like speak up for their own needs. And you might realize that people around you are all saying, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, I don't want to do that anymore. Okay, I want more time to do my thing. And then if you don't speak up, you might end up having to pick up all of these little things that the others are not doing. And subconsciously, you're already feeling it. Like your intuition is already highlighting it because all you want is love, peace. You want trust within your relationships. You want this level of calmness, predictability. And unfortunately, you gotta speak up, my friend, this week. So on the bottom of the deck, you got a Page of Cups as your advice card. That's exactly what I was telling you, what I was picking up before. If you don't know how to just say it to the people around you, speak to your trusted friend. The universe is telling you there are people in your life who are compassionate, who are very sensitive and full of this ability to discern what is good and what is not good. And this person or these people in your life will be able to help you figure out what to say and how to say. They will give you that boost, that inner strength that you need right now to basically get whatever you believe is yours. I really love this energy, my dear Cancer. I really love it. I love the fire within you. It's definitely building up. Goes from 8 to 9. It's building up. Love it, love it, love it. I hope this reading resonated and helped you, my dear Cancer. Please let me know in the comment box below how this week played out, and if you like this format for a weekly reading. Also, like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. And have a beautiful week, my friend. Hello, my dear Gemini. Welcome. This is your energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. Let's see where my Geminis are at. So where are you right now energetically? What are the subconscious drives that are pushing you to act in a way that you act? The obstacles that you currently have, strength and supports that you currently have, possible outcome for the week. And look at this. This week has to do with the 9 of Wands. This is the overall theme for this week, overall energy. So you have a tendency to stand in your own way. Yes, you are resilient. Yes, you have a lot of grit. Yes, you are persistent. But sometimes your persistency stands in your own way. And I get a strong feeling for a lot of you Geminis. Your stubbornness is really holding you back from where you need to be this week. Just flip these cards over. Love the energy. So right now you are in this energy of being re-energized. You're brave. You're kind of successful. You feel this inner strength within you. And it's backed up by the World card energy, where on the inside, all you want, underneath it all, you're looking for fulfillment in life. You're looking for to become a better version of you. And this is for a lot of you. You want better. You want better for yourself. You definitely want to be better for yourself and others around you. And that's your driving factor right now, which is beautiful. And that's why you're so persistent. And that's why you keep on going. And that's why, even though sometimes pushing too much can stand in your way, because breaking down is real, right? Like, continuous pushing through is not always good. Like, you got to remember where to stop. However, you're so energized and you're so passionate about what you do, it's almost impossible for you to stop. And look at this. Your obstacle right now is this. You're seeing the big picture. You're seeing exactly what you want out of life. Like, you've seen how you want your job situation to look like. You've seen how you want your relationship to be like. You're seeing how you want your friendships to look like. Definitely, you know what you want, but you might also feel like there's somebody in your life that's preventing you from getting there. For a lot of you guys, it's going to be some kind of fire signs, maybe at your job or in your personal life. They are, I sense it as a person, not the energy, for many of you. And this person holds a lot of value to you in your life. It could be a father figure, definitely masculine energy. It could be male or female, but masculine energy, you know what I'm talking about when you meet the person or when you see the person, or for a lot of you, you know right away who this is. It could be a partner, it could be your friend, it could be your boss, it could be, as I said, a parent, grandparent, uncle, somebody who you do have a high regard to. However, it almost feels like they're the ones that are kind of taken away from you the strength and energy that you need in order to do you, if that makes some kind of sense. I hope it does. Because you are on a mission to be a better you. You're definitely on a mission to better your life in every area of your life. But there's somebody who's holding you back. If this is a relationship, maybe there's somebody who you feel has kind of needs to be phased out, but you don't know how to do it yet. And what the universe is telling you, your strength is in your action. The strength is in your impulsiveness. The strength is in your ability to have that conversation and to express whatever is it that you want, whatever is it that bothers you in your life. Use this to your advantage. Don't let anybody to shut you down right now or shut you up. And this balance will happen. The universe will make sure that you see the truth and you will see a clear picture of which way you need to go, even though there's people in your life who are trying to kind of blur that picture up for you by either questioning what you do or telling you how you should be doing things. Speak up for whatever you believe is right, and let's see what advice the universe has. Look at this. On the bottom of the deck, you had the King of Swords. The King of Swords, my friend, head over heart. This is definitely the time to be very rational of what you want and what you need. Put your emotions aside and figure it out. Is this person in your life hindering your process? Are there things in your life that are hindering your process, that are making you overwhelmed, that are making you overworked, overstimulated even, making you overthink things, or even get in arguments with you or some kind of disagreements? Because 9 of Wands does indicate persistent disagreements that could be happening, and you're the one who has to stand up for whatever you believe is right. You know what's right for you. No one else does. If you're saying whatever is right to you and the people around you are not listening, then it's up to you to make that determination rationally of what makes you happy. So this week will definitely be a bit of a heavy week for you, my dear Gemini, but look at these cards that you got. All you got is the major arcana cards. You got a King of Wands, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. You got beautiful cards here. The universe is on your side. You have the energy, you have the drive, and you really know what's right to get into this balanced out energy. I got so serious all of a sudden, my friend Gemini. Woof. I'm looking forward to this week myself now. Whoa. Clearing things out. Clearing your closets out. Getting the things into the open. Say what you believe is right, my friend. I hope this reading helped. Please subscribe and like the video if you haven't done so as of yet. Let me know in the comments if you like this spread, this format, and have a super wonderful week. Hello, my dear Taurus. Welcome. This is your energetic check-in for the week of October 10 through October 16. Let's see where you are energetically during this week. Let's see what drives you subconsciously to act the way that you act, your obstacles, your strength for this week, possible outcome. And let's see what this week has to do with. So the overall theme for this week is definitely some this rest, idea of rest. You gotta reevaluate your life and see whether you're actually getting enough rest, enough peace, enough rejuvenation of this energy. It seems like for you guys, Tauruses, at least on a collective level, the last few months have been very stressful, and it just feels like you've been pulled apart, and pulled apart in the sense that, like, you've had to take care of so much. There was not enough time for peace, quiet, and rejuvenation. And this week, you will definitely be in a situation where either you're going to be pushed to finally take a break, or you will have an opportunity to take that break that you need so much. So let's see what the energies around you are. Love it. You've been definitely manifesting a lot. You've been trying to work to understand how things work in this world, to understand where you are in this world as an individual, and also to kind of manifest all of your desires. You are definitely in this process. The subconscious energy that you have here is represented by the Seven of Swords, telling me that maybe sometimes you've been giving in to other people's BS energies. And what I mean by that, like, maybe there's some people in your life who's just been draining the heck out of you. Maybe you have people who are talking too much, and you're the one who's listening all of the time. So by the time you're done with the conversation, you haven't released your energy, like you still haven't said anything, yet you sat there and you listened for 35 minutes about this person complaining. And that's tiring. Maybe you have a situation at work where you're not acknowledged properly, and you're working, and they're just taking advantage of you. And that's draining you out. However, you are asking, you're begging the universe to give you this energy back, to rejuvenate you. This is for a lot of you guys. Like, I really feel it strongly. This is a general reading. However, for many of you, you are being drained out in a certain area of your life. And it could be any area of your life. And the people around you are taking advantage of either your resources energetically, or your resources, like financial resources even, or just your kindness overall. Somebody's taking advantage here. Right now, it's not about like these high standards, like this Eight of Pentacles energy as your obstacle. Right now, it's like it's not about like what others want. It's about what you want. It's not about what our society is telling is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do to go to like every single game that your child has, if you have a kid and if they are on the team. However, at some point, you just gotta say, you know what? This is Wednesday. I've just went to the 10 games in a row. I gotta chill the heck out. Chill the heck out. Whatever society dictates is right is not always right for you. And you gotta listen to these little voices inside of you. You gotta understand what is it that you need right now, because eventually you're just gonna burn out. Even if you don't take this break voluntarily this week, we get sick. We're just human. We're in a human body, and this human body can only withstand so much. So prevent it from happening. And you have a great energy of this ability to understand what is it that you need. Not everyone knows how to do it, and you do have sincere friends in your life who might tell you, you know what, my dear Taurus, you've been working so much, it's time for a break. If you do have that kind of person, listen to them for sure. Let's see the possible outcome for the week. Queen of Pentacles. I love it. So you do have an opportunity to figure out what is more practical in your life. Queen of Pentacles is all about practicality. What is the right thing to do? Is it the right thing to do to go to your kids' football game? As an example, stay out till 10 o'clock at night. I don't know how long they go. I don't have a child. But I know a lot of times, like all these after school games are very, very, very long. And then not getting sleep again, go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, work the full day, go to a work function. Like something has to give. Something really has to give. And sometimes we gotta say no. So this week you're gonna be forced to say no in order to find the practicality. Your advice card on the bottom of the deck and is the Knight of Wands. Which to me, the universe is telling you, ask your family for help. Support from others is going to be important for you during this time. If you are feeling overwhelmed, which by the look of these cards, I will say a lot of you are overwhelmed. Ask your family for help so you can get the rest that you need before you're going to collapse, before you're going to break down. And if you're feeling like you're already breaking down, ask them for help. You know, ask people around you to help you out. Yeah, I really love the outcome, for the possible outcome. Again, you are a free person. It all depends. Like if you do ask for this help, the universe is telling you that you will get into stable place. And I really love it for you. Dear, my dear Taurus, thank you so much for watching the video. Click like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as of yet. Let me know in the comments box below if you like this format of a reading, and I will see you soon. Hello, my dear Aries, welcome. This is your energetic check-in for the week of October 10 through October 16. Let's see what this week has for you, my friend. Let's see where you are energetically during this week. Subconscious drives that make you feel a certain way or act in a certain way. Your obstacles for this week, the strengths and supports that you have this week. Possible outcome for this week. And let's see what it has to do with the overall theme for this week is definitely going to be working with other people. You will be either forced to work with other people, or you will genuinely want to come to some kind of an understanding and common ground with people in your life. By forcing, I mean like maybe you're going to have to work on like some kind of a big project at work or in school where you're going to be forced to work with people that you might necessarily want to work with. And even though you might not want to work with those people, the outcome will be pretty successful. You will be able to collaborate and come up with some solid ideas. And also, if this is something in your more personal life, or even colleagues, like it could be not only personal life, you will be able to come up with some kind of solutions for whatever problems you have if you work collaboratively with others. And look on this. You're currently in this 5 of Swords energy, which is sometimes like really interesting energy. Like it makes us want to be ambitious and fight for whatever is right and just kind of do us. However, look at the driving force behind it. Your subconscious energy is represented by the 10 of Swords, which tells me that you have this underpinning of fear of failure that keeps on making you do things, that keeps on driving you forward. Even though sometimes you feel like you want to give up, like you're done, it's over, you still push yourself and you push yourself and you push yourself. And that's why like it could feel overwhelming if somebody assigns another task for you to work on, especially with others who you feel might not be so competent. You might feel like, okay, like I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. However, if you do, this is good energy for those of you who do want to work things out with others. even though you feel like you might fail in this conversation, like if things have to be cleared out, like let's say if a family member said something to you and you're not happy about it, or if you are feeling like you're overwhelmed at home with like whatever chores you have and all the tasks that you have to do, it is a good time to speak up and find this kind of like common ground of who does what and how to do things with your partner, like with your flatmates, like whatever it is a good time to have the conversation, even though you are scared underneath it all. You know, like dig deep and figure out like, why is that fear stemming for you, my friend? So your obstacle right now is this kind of sitting and waiting, basically. Like the Page of Pentacles is a very patient page out of all the pages. Somebody who like just sits there and they wait and they let others to kind of come to them. This is not the time to do that. This is a time to be a Queen of Pentacles, my friend. Somebody who's really practical, who is a very stable individual and who seeks the practicality from within their circle, from their life. There's definitely misbalance in your life and you're letting others take a little, like, or either you're letting others to decide for you what needs to be done, or you're not speaking up about your needs, and therefore things are not happening because they're just taking forever to understand that, hey, you know, my friend Aries here needs some help, like they're also drowning. Or yeah, that's all I'm getting, like just too scared to speak up for your needs here, out of some kind of fear, and you're just letting people around you just kind of take advantage of you. Let's see the possible outcome. Six of Cups. Yeah, like the possible outcome is releasing that past that's controlling you. Something here happened in the past that like subconsciously makes you be afraid to ask, afraid to speak up, afraid to stand up for you feel is right. So that's going to be for a lot of you, and you're going to have to stand up and say what you need to say in order to release certain things, like in order to return to this, you know, like practical understanding of the world. You shouldn't be feeling stressed out all the time. And look, the advice card on the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands, another page here. This idea of exploration and freedom is definitely here, and this idea of also being impatient. Like there's no reason to sit here and be patient. That's what the universe is telling you. Stop. Like stop being patient. It's not working right now. If there's colleagues in your job that you do not want to work with, if you know that you've worked with them before and they screwed you over, like you ended up having to take a bigger chunk than you needed to, you know, speak up. Tell your boss, you know what, maybe I can just take this specific portion of the task and be responsible for this. Or maybe I can work on a different team, or maybe I can do something else. Like you gotta speak up this week for sure. And I do have a feel for a lot of you. You will come into this realization of there's that something happened in your past that's making you not speak up for your needs, that you have deep down inside. Have that conversation. It will be fruitful. As I said in the beginning of the reading, the energy that I got is like this conversation that you're gonna have will create a certain level of compromise, or at least it will show you the true colors of people around you, which is also a good thing to know. I hope this reading has helped, my dear Aries. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet. Also, leave a comment in the comment box below to let me know how this week played out for you. Have a great week, and I will see you soon. Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome. This is your energetic check-in for the week of October 10th through October 16th. I just gotta tell you, my friend, I started your reading about 15-20 minutes ago, and my cat decided to jump on the desk, spilled a can of LaCroix that I had here. I had to clean the whole thing up. It was just really frustrating. So the reason why I'm telling you all this is because I do feel like energetically a lot of you Pisces are fed up with things that are happening in your life. Like you're totally done because you've been giving so much and it feels like there's no easing off. Like something is always happening that requires your attention and your like you coming out and having to fix things. So this is your current energy, your subconscious energy, your subconscious drives that make you act in ways without you even knowing, your obstacles, your current strengths, possible outcome for this week. And let's see what this week has to deal with. Yeah, look at this. You got a 7 of Cups as what you need to deal with this week. Definitely this idea of searching for purpose, like understanding who am I as a person will be a big question. And as I said before, like there's people around you that could be like a little I don't want to say annoying because family, I guess family could be annoying even if we love them. Like there's people in your life who constantly want your attention, and it kind of makes you lose a sense of who you are as a person. And this week you will definitely feel it strongly where you want to kind of like get away from all the people around you. Let's flip these cards over. Yeah, look at this beautiful, beautiful cards. Definitely beautiful energy around you. Even though you might feel a little stressed out about the people in your life, you definitely have this desire to work things out. You definitely want to make things go smooth around you. And it shows, like this energy shows. For a lot of you guys, you are putting a lot of energy into your home, into your friends, into your family. And the reason why you do it is because you love having this joyful family situation. You really appreciate your family. For a lot of you guys, you really appreciate the strong connections that you have with people, and you really appreciate the strong bonds that you have with people, and that's what keeps you going every single day. However, you're not always clear. Like this moon energy is in the obstacle sector, indicating that everything is kind of unclear and things constantly fluctuate and change. And this week you will see it, how maybe you've had a plan with your family and all of a sudden something has to change and you are the one who needs to readjust, because you're the one who constantly readjusting. And that's when those thoughts of like, okay, I need to find myself, I need to figure out what I need to understand what is my true purpose here, and like, why am I constantly being bombarded by everybody else's decisions, opinions, and also needs, which could be really hard. And your strength is, look at this, your strength is the Sun card. I absolutely love it. Your desire for this harmony and joy overcomes everything. And again, that's kind of like really connected to what's underneath it all, your drives underneath it all. You want your family to be happy and calm and successful. And look at this, your possible outcome is the Knight of Wands. Definitely great energy. This idea of freedom, idea of exploring your own life and the way that you want to explore it. It's definitely there. Let's see what you need to do in order to get there. On the bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. Ask for help, my friend. Sometimes when you are feeling overwhelmed, you gotta ask for help. Ask your loved ones to help you out. Ask your loved ones to understand, because they love you and they will understand and they will want to be there for you. So if you tell them, listen, loved ones, I am overwhelmed. I cannot be there for you in this moment. Give me half an hour to have my cup of tea, my cup of coffee, my bottle of water, whatever it is. Just half an hour to meditate, half an hour to do me, and then I'll be there for you. Don't put your needs on a back burner here, but utilize your relationships not only to take care of your own needs, but also like help you with stuff, you know, because sometimes, like, especially for many of you, you do have kids or you have younger people in your families who will do certain chores for you. Like, you don't have to always be the one taking out the garbage and putting dishes in the dishwasher. You can delegate that to somebody else in your family. You know, like, people, as I said, I feel the love. Like, people absolutely love you, but for some reason you feel like you gotta do it all in this time frame. Definitely for a lot of you. Family vibes came up strongly for me in this reading, but for some of you, my dear Pisces, it could also be co-workers. You know, some co-workers might be taking advantage of your kindness, or you know, like at work, sometimes the person who does the most gets delegated the most tasks, so you gotta speak up, speak to your boss, speak to your colleagues to kind of divvy up this big chunk of work. Otherwise, really good energy, really profound understanding will come to you this week, which is beautiful and so important in this journey of growth. Love the energy for you, my dear Pisces. Please like the video and click subscribe if you haven't done so as of yet, and also let me know in the comment box below how this week really plays out for you. I hope you have a great week, my friend, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, Jessie G with Informed by Tarot is here, and I have some exciting news for you. Holiday season is coming. It's right around the corner. And it's usually such a stressful time of the year where you have to figure out what are you going to give to people, what are you going to give for yourself. So to make everyone's life a little easier, I've decided to add some discount codes for all of the pre-recorded readings on my website. You can get the forecast for 2023, you can get a general check-in, you can get a reading that addresses your questions, and all of those readings are going to be discounted at 20% off if you get them before November 30th. And if you get the readings before October 11th, you will get the whole 50% off. So do not wait. They will go fast. I can only do this many at a time span. And to get all the information that you need, you can either go to the website, informedbytarot.com, or you can just look in the information box below or description box below in my readings that are on YouTube. Love you guys. Bye.